So the guy I've been telling y'all about, Dorian Douglas, all day. Dorian Douglas' sister just her gang stalking me for like the 100th time. I guess he sending her in his place. I'm sorry, the sun is out here. Me don't want no accidents. That's all I got. I'm sorry, it's so flashy and extra my shades. But oh, this way. Away from this damn sun. But yeah, the Dorian Douglas dude, he's sending his sister. Like, why would you participate in it? Like, if y'all surveillancing me, you see me steady stressing how much I'm not interested in this person. Like, the fuck is you stalking me for? What are you stalking me for? Like, I would have been like, shit, bro, find somebody else. I don't even fucking play about my brothers now, my cousins now. So it's like, man, if you don't leave that girl alone, you a king. You find somebody who wants you back. Like, you really stalking me on his behalf. And they'll try to make it seem like, oh, it ain't on some romantic shit. And I know they ain't supposed to be damn embarrassed by the Grammy. But I got it all recorded. Dude, I've been telling y'all about. I mention all the time. Dorian Douglas, who stalked me. Or he'll have a call like his people call. Which I ain't even seen the last couple days. I mean, well, longer than the last couple days. But watch now. I'm going to be recording. I'll show y'all all type of calls like that now that I mention it. Because that's just their stilo. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? This is a very, very sad operation. They have people come in my job. I work for a phone store. And they come and mentioning scenarios. I had just said something about my phone being hacked. They sent this lady in. So fucking dusty and fucking stinky in there. And of course, I don't fucking stink. Period. But they'll try to, anything going on with you, they'll over exaggerate like this. And I got like 2 dirt spots. I was, looking at, they got my home all bugged and shit. So they see everything we do. They see me and my kids butt naked and they see everything. I was looking at a couple stains in my shoes in the bathroom. These boots I got. Like knockoff Ugg boots. Shit, I was wearing these before Ugg, honey. Before everybody was wearing Ugg, I'm not ready to stop. And I know I was in my financial line. There go a police gang stalking me. But, not to mention that label shit don't bother me. I'm a grown ass lady. I'm not to keep up with the Joneses lady. No matter what my pay is looking like. You can't make me feel bad. But they'll have somebody wear what you got on. But, it'll be an over exaggeration. Like the girl came in with boots with dirt on it. Mine, I was, concentrate on the dirt on it. And I'm like, fuck y'all, go clean. I'm like, fuck it. Because it wasn't that bad. And I'm at work. I don't give a fuck. I'm behind the fucking counter all day. I ain't trying to impress these dirty ass, nothing ass, hopeless ass, no life having ass gang stalkers. I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. I'm not like y'all did. Like, I'd rather me. Although I'm be coming out of this thing. Because I ain't going to stop till I do. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather me than anybody else, because a weak person, who was weak mentally or in spirit, they would have been broke. They would have been driven absolutely insane. You know what I'm saying? And and I still got all of my mind, baby. and I'm very much so aware, and I'm hip, and I'm woke, and you know, I'm intact. Yeah, you know, I'm a human being with human feelings. So of course, you know, I get overwhelmed because at the same time, you know, with all this pressure I'm dealing with life. Throughout all this, I was burying my father, which I was hands-on with, honey. You know, before his death, leading up to, especially towards the end. But again, leading up to. And not to mention, I got family trying to make it seem like I wasn't supportive. You know what I'm saying? It was y'all I didn't see. Baby. My cousin, my big cousin, Erica, bless her heart, because when I was not able, when I ain't have shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying she was there for Dad, and, you know, took him to all his appointments every day. She'll call for him like, you know, I only could do what I could do. And then, even then, she was even trying to lay on the guilt, because she was doing the whole gaslighting shit then. She was trying to lay on the guilt. But I'm like, fuck you up. Like, I get that. I'm too mentally strong. Like, I get where I was at. If I could have did more for my motherfucking daddy. Mine? Whom I wasn't ready to leave this earth yet? No. Then I maybe feel away, but I don't have reasons to feel guilt and shame. I'm right with God. I was right with Dad before he left this earth. Period. You not guilting me in that area. I'm sorry, dwelling. And I was thinking earlier, like, I love how dude made me, man. And I don't think it wasn't intentionally. It's because who he was. Like, I'm a fucking boss. Dog, like, and I know it's not just that. It's experience. This shit just in my blood, because my birth mother, she wasn't no bitch either. You know what I'm saying? My dad's about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, you know, I'm just glad how you were, because can't nobody come intimidate me. I'm still soft. I'm still a woman and everything. I'm very feminine, but I'm with that shit if need be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not great to easily press me. You're not great to intimidate. I don't give a fuck who you on curve. You got every nigga on this street fearing you. Not her, babes. Not her. With the heels on. Stop fucking playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me. Go play with somebody else. You're not getting shit off. You're not getting out one thing off on me. You're not. And yeah, they tried that. They tried to intimidate me, name dropping, you know, and this, that, and the next. I don't give a fuck. What baby girl with me along saying boys in the hood? Y'all out here might be scared of Depot, but I'm not. Insane. And not. Shit. Like I said, I dated some motherfuckers in my day. And people need to know how to let the past fucking be the past. Like, everybody fucked up. And motherfuckers was ignorant. And you know that. You just doing what you do because this is fucking how you live. You a reckless motherfucker. This is how you live your life. That shit ain't got shit to do with me or shit I did. This who you are. This is who you are. And it's an opportunity. You an opportunist. This you. This ain't shit I did, baby. You been, that's been over. You been got clarity and everything. Look, dropped the bag out of a trash bag. Out of an avalanche, which looks just like the one, I went to dry y'all by this nigga house. What's his name? James Bell. When I tell you mugs be mad and rapey, you don't want that ass. Cause they can't get pussy easy. Cause reasons I shared, look at the previous videos. You know, bitches included. Jameria Pearson and Mika Wells and look up this girl named Makia Brooks on here. Makia Brooks, her and her friend group. Candace Minor, Candace Kemp, Wells, LaToya Hunt. Now all of them not single, but some bitches just literally got, you know, if they feel away, Because I don't care what somebody did to you. Motherfuckers did plenty to me. And I don't have that mindset. And I'm not destructive and destructing other people's lives in my own. And self-sabotaging my own spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's an esteem thing. That's a mental thing, bitch. You're not sane. You sit there, you spew hate and harass a woman who minded her business. You see me. You see all great moments with me and my kids, funny shit, real shit, sad shit, the ups and downs of motherhood. And then, you know, a lot of these people I mentioned are entertainers as well, baby. I see content on the TV that's dead on. The hint on TV, dead on. These motherfuckers then got deals, you hear me? You hear me? And then there's one dude named Paco. Tyrone Crawford mom came in my store today. And I know that wasn't a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Period. It was not a coincidence, the fact that his mom came in our store. I'm hungry. What am my kids gonna eat? I'm gonna take my hair down, so I cannot cook Dorian. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what people's aim is, but I'm still just as unbothered as the day is long. I'm gonna have another moment. I'm gonna get weak. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna feel like I want motherfuckers dead, and that I'm certain. I feel like if they did what they said, which is they laced something to mine to make me, you know, spontaneously abort my child, I feel like, yeah, babies are blessings from God, period. He decides what he gonna breed, like, especially a woman like me, where it wasn't even ever easy for me to get pregnant. That's a God thing. So you came and you intervene with that, and you decide to play God, baby, I hope he take your breath away. I pray he does. I literally prayed that. You know what I'm saying? It was some monsters, some troublemakers that God had to, you know, breathe some strength into the folks' body to be able to kill or dominate in that Bible. So I don't really see anything wrong in that. I'm minding my business and being attacked. I am minding my own life, and I'm still subject to, you know, all this torment and turmoil. So I think I'm well within my right and reasoning to even feel that way. Cause what are you doing? I need a hookah. Somebody need to buy me a hookah thingy. I'm not buying it. Somebody need to buy me a hookah thingy. I just seen a little spot. Actually, someone's house. A little ex of mine, but and that made me think of something. It provoked a thought. But this shit, this wicked and getting out of hand. Like, you can't give me. I'll never be broke enough to participate in some shit like this. It's not anything I do that fuck with my morals. I don't do shit that fuck with my morals. I choose a pay cut. I will miss out on a come up just to keep my soul intact. And I can't say the same for some family members and some friends even. And my ex-husband even. Dude, just as wicked as they come. This dude, Dorian Douglas. I will have to play back this recording on here from his people time in the store. I guess you should have seen the lady when I said, "Are you Dorian's sister?" She was like, "Mm-hmm." She looked so fucking shocked and surprised. Like, just like last time. People come around and they have their mask on and they have their shades on, and then they think you're not supposed to know who the fuck they is. And I almost didn't say shit just in case I was wrong. But I know I wasn't wrong. I knew it. And baby, thank God that God's gifts are without repentance. Because my discernment game is prevalent. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, but the only reason because look, the guy, I went on one date, I wouldn't call it dating. Barely fucking talked on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We talked about platonic shit because he was trying to jump straight. He was trying to lock me down. First time we talked. I guess AJ want me back now. But he was trying to lock me down. Who the fuck he thought was better than me for a while? He was trying to lock me down like too early. Like, I don't know if I want you like that, my bro. I said fucking friends. He trying to get in the house. He trying to slide in the bed and shit. Hitting that different shit. Hitting that, paying for food and paying for a date leading to fucking all kind. Man, I wish I had a recording of the conversation. When ain't no conversation, him ranting. I'm like, this one. And that's what made me pay for dinner that night we went out. I spent like $30 because he got like 12 fucking tacos. This boy is skinny as fuck. What do you need with 12 tacos? Anyway, sir. Bro. But yeah, I happily paid for a child and he dropped me off and I went in my home. Because, no. And yeah, I get a man who been in it. And recently, not even no man who been in when I was doggone teenager, something like that. But recently, I don't get why you crazy, because that's just testament to your mental state. But I understand a little better. You shouldn't be that fucking kind of crazy at all. But I understand a tad better. The nigga who ain't even been in the panties acting fucking psychotic over somebody puss. Excuse me, vagina. Sorry, you too. I'm not understanding. Like, have some dignity. You should have hired my ex earlier. Fellow gang stalker. He probably wouldn't want to start all this, but he said for me to come over and rub his knees, and I'm like, oh well. And he probably meant it, but at a certain time, because whoever he messed with. But anyway, that's another story. Shit, he basically, you could call it rejection, because he was like, oh, I'm just playing. Because I'm like, you want me to come after work? Because I do miss the man. We spent a lot of time together. I still got feelings for the man and everything. It's always somebody, if, the opportunity presented itself, you be with the motherfucker. But, yeah, he gonna talk something. Oh, he was just playing. He was just fooling around. You weren't fooling around earlier. You would have needed me there at a certain time, bro. Let's just say it. But he was like, started talking about how good he was, this, that, and the next. I'm like, oh, why would you need to be good? What you got going on? I'm like, what you involved? And he like, no. He was like, why I gotta be at Summit, he said. And he was like, are you? And I'm like, no. He was like, he, been with other people, like, intimately. And I'm like, as have I. I'm like, one time, some weeks ago, I said, wasn't no new body, just an ex from out of town, took care of me and dipped. I would have preferred not. in that manner where he did things, but definitely started off with just a physical thing. I ain't spoke to his ass since. And yes, he's a $4 as well. But he was like, oh, so that happened in your house. Well, yeah. He said that ain't what that mean, but yeah. But he talking about he been with people too, and you know, whoever he with might lead to something, this, that, and the next, or it could possibly. I'm like, boy, basically, you miss me. Well, that's neither here nor there. But it was like rejection in a sense, because I felt shut down. You know, I'm a confident woman, and I'm a mentally stable woman, so it didn't throw me off emotionally. It didn't totally crush me. Maybe if our breakup, was fresher, maybe, but at this point, like, it wasn't totally crushing. I had a little bit of hope. Maybe my hope was this big. But, good. I know when I, get ready, I'll get somebody else. That ain't that hard. Ultimately. But, I got options. But that is who I want to be with. That and, like, you gotta worry about dating. People who motives are impure because you're a TI. I don't want to let, a random in. Just for it to lead to nothing again. You get a part of me. A part of my soul. And a part of my body. I take that shit seriously. Man, soul ties is a thing. It's a thing. And it doesn't help that I'm not open. Like, the heart just won't what it wants, child. What you gonna do? But, I don't know. I might entertain someone just to distract myself. But men don't know how to be just cool. Just friends. Like, that's clear with the Dorian guy. That's clear. And then when you have people around you, enablers. He was raised around all women. You have enablers justifying your behavior. And further convince you why you have a right to be this way. It's not cool. And you would think being raised around all women means you have more respect and a regard for a woman. Yeah, what's that? More regard for a woman and, more respect for her body and her struggle and her hustle. Her being a mother, the struggle that comes with that. Like, why would you lay it on thicker? Life hard as it is. It's entertaining. And if you're entertained by such things, you're just as sick as I thought. It's things that are far more entertaining and funny out here than dark shit. And some people don't care. Like, there is a percentage of people who don't give a fuck about being right, doing right. They're just used to being fucked up. You come from a long line of fucked up motherfuckers, and they fucked up, and just the way it be. Don't seem fair, but that's what it is. Oh, my God, something come on. Yeah, it's not fair. It's just not fair. It seems like the most innocent people are TIs. The sweetest souls. Like, it's sick people out here. It's people who molest children and rape and rob old people, and that's why I'm getting targeted by. But why would you target those kind of people? I'm actually a good-hearted person. Drive them motherfuckers if you must. Drive them insane. If you must dedicate your fucking life to some shit like this. I said this the other day. Like, my nigga. Because they hacking my accounts and they steal from me. You got the technology to get into people's accounts and to steal and move shit around and shit. You could hack businesses and, well-established businesses and, people with the longer money. Wealthy people. Why not target them? Why not rob them? If I'm gonna risk jail time for doing fraud and for stealing for the same type of time, baby, I'm gonna go for the gusto. Let's use wisdom. Bitch, rob a bank. Wire some money out of motherfucking Target. Motherfucking mayor, motherfucking the rich investors out here. Make it make sense when you go to jail. What? Make it make sense. I'm not greedy to rob the people who ain't got shit and nothing to begin with. And then there's plenty out there divide y'all. What the fuck y'all got a piece? Some shit y'all could have clocked in 20 hours a week to earn. Quit being fucking stupid. Fuck you mean, dummy? That's what you choose to do. That's what you risking jail time for, you stupid ass motherfucking gang stalking ass, thieving ass, bum ass motherfuckers. That's what you gonna do. Girl and boy, stomp. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Use wisdom. Don't be no dumb criminal. Use wisdom. If I'm gonna get somebody, it's gonna be somebody who got some life-changing money. Y'all stealing weed money. A dime bag. You go clock in for that. Shit, I sell one pair of lashes and boom. I don't smoke. I'm just saying. Seriously. You motherfuckers is stupid. If I'ma steal, you gonna see my come up. You gonna see my rise. You gonna see my threads change and the wheels in which I ride. You see this shit? I ain't discovered till after I bought this. You see that shit, bitch? You gonna see my life change. Hell, if I had access to such things and had the heart, you have to have the heart to match. The sick ass soul to rob people of their honest earnings and risk jail time. I'm gonna go for the gold. Dumbass motherfuckers, period. Child, look. But, I'm team pursue fucking more legal action, exposure, larger platforms to expose to, so it can really make a difference. And I can get, heard. But I'm gonna call my kids, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.